Magandang ay agaw to Guamin. Welcome to the province of Benguet. I am Marjeline Bukasan. You can call me Marge for short. Your virtual tour guide for today. Who loves nature, who loves hiking, who loves adventure, and of course, who loves traveling. Right now, join me to see the beautiful sceneries of Benguet. But before we start with our virtual tour today, please be guided of these few reminders. Please open your camera and mute your microphones to avoid distractions. You can press the reaction button or raise your hand if you have any queries or questions. For a high-quality viewing experience, make sure that you have set your computer into full screen. Don't forget to sit back, relax, and just enjoy our virtual tour today as we explore Atok, Benguet. I would like to start with Benguet. The province of Benguet is a landlocked province of the Philippines located in the southern tip of Cordillera Administrative Region in the island of Luzon. Its capital is La Trinidad, bounded on the south by the Pangasinan and on the west by the La Union and Ilocos. Benguet serves as the gateway of the highland province of the Cordillera at 5,000 feet above sea level. The province lies on the top of the Cordillera Mountains. Rugged and sloping terrain and deep valley characterize the province. The mountainous area, now covered by Benguet, is generally presumed to have been settled from at least 14th century by the tribes coming from the surrounding lowlands, lured by the abundance of natural resources such as gold, hides, and wax. Two of these groups, the Ibaloy and Kankanaey, are dominant ethnologistic groups of the area. In the pre-conquest period, these tribes enjoyed flourishing trade with lowland groups immediately to their west and south, such as Pangasinans. The Kankanaey occupied the northern highlands of the province, while the Ibaloy occupied the southern portion, while all Igorots practiced animism and ancestor worship. Rituals were prescribed by the priest, or it is called mambonang. The economy of the region was based on rice terraces, root crops, swidden farming, livestock, hunting, foraging, plus mining and trading of gold. These Igorot gold mines were located in Soyok, Tabio, Akupan, and Antamok. Gold panning took place in placer deposits along Agno River, the Benguet River, and the Suyuk River, and the Amburayan River. Gold was also mined from the lode veins within the andesite and diorite. Gold in Mankayan was associated with copper, gold mining result, and social stratification, with the upper class consisting of the mine owners, the Baknang followed by the gold workers or Abitag, and then the Baogan or slave class. These slaves were made up of 4 captives and their children. Gold mines were inheritable kinship property, while original ownership has bestowed on these individuals discovering the gold location and then developing the property. In addition, there are 13 municipalities of Benguet, which is Atok, where vegetable flourish and katkay bloom; Bacon, home of God Kabunyan; Bukod, the sulfur spring of Benguet; Bugyas, vegetable panorama of the north; Itogon, land of golden opportunities; Kabayan, home of centuries-old mummies; Kapangan, Grand March, capital of the Philippines; Kibungan, rocky wall of beauties; La Trinidad, valley of colors; Mankayan, bosom of gold and copper of Benguet; Sablan, fruit basket of Benguet; Tuba, cradles nature's gift; Tublay, land of fascinating caves. Please watch this video as we see the beautiful sceneries of Benguet.
Situated within the island of Luzon in the Philippines is a mountainous region called Cordillera, which is home to the indigenous people, Igorots, and consists of 6 beautiful provinces including Benguet. Besides being known as the salad bowl of the Philippines, due to its huge production of upland vegetables, the province of Benguet is also home to some of the most scenic and fascinating sites in the Philippines. Here are 10 incredible tourist destinations to visit in the province of Benguet. Let's start this list with La Trinidad Benguet's most visited tourist attraction, Strawberry Farm. Most local and foreign tourists flock to Benguet to experience strawberry picking at this La Trinidad Strawberry Farm. The place is absolutely awesome. It has a gorgeous view, it has plenty of shops to buy souvenirs, and also has a huge farm filled with freshly grown strawberries and some vegetables. The La Trinidad Strawberry Farm is definitely something to not miss in Benguet. The province of Benguet is home to some of the most scenic mountains in the country. One of Benguet's most beautiful mountains is Mount Yangbo. This is a favorite hiking destination for locals, which is also located in La Trinidad. Mount Yangbo is beginner-friendly and can take only just about 30 minutes to reach the peak. It's best to hike early in the morning as the mountain lacks trees to offer you shades, but the view is absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. About an hour drive away from La Trinidad is this breathtaking waterfalls called Towing Falls. This is one of Benguet's most stunning waterfalls located in the municipality of Sablan. Towing Falls is a beautiful spot that consists of 3 falls which connects the river. Its water is cold, clear and refreshing, and its mountain views are magnificent. If you want to soak in a hot pool when in the cold province of Benguet, then the Asin Hot Spring is perfect for you. This is located in Tuba, Benguet, which is just about 40 minutes drive away from La Trinidad. Asin Hot Spring has plenty of resorts to choose from. It is perfect for family outing and a good place to visit during the summer season. Mount Ulap has become one of the most popular hiking destinations in Benguet because of its incredible mountain views and picturesque sea of clouds which you will experience when climbing Mount Ulap early in the morning. Mount Ulap is also perfect for beginners who can handle a few hours of walking, as it usually takes 6 to 8 hours to complete the trail at a slow pace. The trail usually starts from Barangay Ampucao with Santa Fe as the exit point, but you may also take the reverse route starting from the steep trail of Santa Fe. Another breathtaking hiking destination in Benguet is Mount Timbuk. This is situated in Atok, and it stands 2,717 meters above sea level, making it the 3rd highest mountain in Luzon. The scenery features vegetable fields and amazing mountain views, including Mount Pulag and Mount Tabahayak, the 1st and 2nd highest peak in Luzon, which can be seen from Mount Timbuk. This is also beginner-friendly and can only take an hour or less to reach the summit. Travel time going to Atok from La Trinidad is less than 2 hours. Not far away from Mount Timbuk is the Northern Blossom Flower Farm. This is a new attraction in Benguet that gained popularity because of its gorgeous cabbage roses, which became a trend on social media. The beauty of the flower farm is captivating. It has a perfect view, great cool climate, and hundreds of beautiful flowers that bloom in different colors. Best time to visit the flower farm is between January to April, when the cabbage roses are in full bloom. Some of the most exciting climbs lies in Bacan, Benguet. The Mount Tinglaoan is part of the 3 popular mountains in the town, including Mount Lubo and Mount Kabunian, which are referred to as the Bacan Trio. The Mount Tinglaoan is the more difficult and more popular one because of its challenging and longer hike duration. It is also well known for its Carrot Peak, which will reward you with the extraordinary views of Benguet. This is not recommended for beginners as it usually takes around 12 to 15 hours to complete the trail. To get to Mount Tabahayak, it may take 3 hours from La Trinidad going to Balay-Cabayan, which is the jump-off point for Mount Tabahayak and the 4 lakes. This mountain stands 2,842 meters above sea level and is considered the 2nd highest mountain in Luzon, next to its neighboring mountain Mount Pulag. Climbing Mount Tabayak can take 5 hours or more to complete, depending on which trail you take, but you may need the whole day or a couple of days to trek and enjoy the 4 lakes at Mount Tabayak's base. Be sure to get a guide as the trails can be very confusing. At the top of our list is Luzon's highest peak and the Philippines' third highest mountain, Mount Pulag. The mountain stands 2,928 meters above sea level, and it's one of the most visited tourist destinations in Benguet by both local and foreign tourists. Mount Pulag is considered as one of the best hikes in the country as it offers amazing views of the summit and the Sea of Clouds. Among all the trails to the summit, the Ambangig Trail is considered the easiest. The weather can also be very cold, and the trail may be challenging, but reaching its peak is absolutely an incredible experience. Those are just some of Benguet's countless tourist spots and hiking destinations. Its fascinating mountain views, scenic highways, cool climate and its beautiful locals, Igorots, are just few of the many reasons to fall in love with this salad bowl of the Philippines.
Since Benguet has many tourist attractions in each municipality, I would like to tour you in the municipality of Atok. You might have heard of Atok when the Northern Blossom Flower Farm went viral. Now, a lot of tourists take 1.5 to 2 hours trip to Atok from Baguio to see flowers in different shapes and sizes. But what if I tell you there's more to see in Atok than just flowers? Are you ready, my dear tourists? Atok Municipality is a landlocked province of Benguet. The municipality land area is 214.99 square kilometers or 83.01 square miles, which constitutes of 7.76% of Benguet's total area. Its population as determined by the 2020 census was 19,218, and the Atok has 8 barangays, which are Barangay Abyang, Barangay Kaliking, Barangay Katobo, Barangay Paway, Barangay Pasdong, Barangay Poblacion, and Barangay Tupdak. During the Spanish occupation, Atok was referred by both natives and colonizers as Chontog, which is an Ibaloy word for mountainous. The Spaniards arrived in town in 1892 and established tax collection stations in the area, as well as surrounding settlements. The name of the town comes from the Ibaloy phrase, Naipatok si Chontog, which translates to on the mountain top. This was then shortened to Atok. The American occupation saw Atok become one of the 19 townships of Benguet. Atok became a site of battles between the Philippine military forces, Igorot and Cordillera fighters, and Japanese Imperial Army forces. The land was deemed ideal for mounting ambushes and engaged in guerrilla-style fighting. The name of the place where fighting occurred is called Guerrilla Saddle, is located at kilometer 26 at Barangay Kaliking. Characterized by high mountains, Atok can be cold and cruel during winter months, although those who are seeking to reprieve from more cruel heat of the sun will find the conditions a bit relieving. Because of Atok's experience, cloudy and freezing temperature due to its high elevation, certain areas are prone to what's called locally as andap or frost. Experts believe that the andap phenomenon occurs when temperatures drop below 10 degrees Celsius. Now, let's discover the beauty of Atok Benguet with the most fascinating attractions of Paway Atok. But before that, I want you to ready yourself from the beautiful and stunning destinations of Atok. Brace yourself and ready your cameras, but now wear your thick jacket as we travel to Atok Benguet. With our first destination, Half Tunnel. It is also known as Natumpakan Half Tunnel, is an existing man-made attraction of the municipality of Atok. It was built in the early 1950s after the road eroded due to soil erosion. Having no other alternative route, about 50 meters of the highway is carved from the face of the huge rock. It has remained to its time is an engineering feat of the people maintaining it. It is popularly known as Half Tunnel. Oh my god, my dear tourists, can you already feel the cold breeze of Atok Benguet? Dear tourists, may I just remind you, if you want to use the comfort room, just go in that area and please bring a 5 peso maintenance fee for the comfort room. Okay, take your time to take your photos, then come back after 15 minutes. Guess what, my dear tourist? Our next destination is a 2-hectare wide plantation. It is owned by Melanie Ganayan and her husband together. They both manage the farm and the flower shop business in the Maslang, Metro Manila. Northern Blossom Flower Farm is the most famous destination in Atok, Benguet. Photos of their flowers went viral on social media in the public way back in 2018. Since then, the flower farm has been open to the public. They are well known to the rose cabbages. And reminder, my dear tourist, before I will let you explore the area, make sure to follow the rules and regulation posted on the form. Do not pick flowers, for it is your eyes only. There were flowers outside, freshly picked, ready for anyone to buy, so just take a photo, then go. I will give you 45 minutes to enjoy the area. Please come back at 10:30. Yukasa! Here we are to our next destination. There's no need to book a flight to Japan to get a glimpse of the sakura flower. Around 40 Japanese sakura trees were planted in Paway Atok, Benguet last 2016. You can visit the Sindaya and Yakirawi sakura varieties of Benguet Kuchi Sisterhood Park. Back in 2016, around 36 sakura trees were planted in Paway Atok in the land owned by the Hayat clan. In around 5 to 10 years, the trees will be mature. Now you can still get a glimpse of the sakura flowers. However, there are only few flowers. While waiting of the trees to grow, Hyatt's Place has planted Cosmos flowers, creating pink and purple field of flowers. You can also camp in the area. Just bring your own tent and sleeping bags. Go on, my dear tourists. Go and explore the place and have Instagrammable photos. See you again in this area. And may remind you that you can have your snacks and buy souvenirs in there, and let's meet after 30 minutes. Okay, my dear tourists, are you excited to our next destination? Here we comes to our next destination, Lourdes Grotto. I would want to share a little fact about the destination. This is a potential man-made attraction of the municipality of Atok. It is a cave underneath big rock with an icon of the Lady of Lourdes. The cold climate and serenity of the place make it ideal for the prayer retreats and meditations. Local residents claim that the place played a part in one of the international pilgrimage conducted by the Catholic Church. Lourdes Grotto in Atok, Benguet is a big rock formation. You can climb to the top and get a magnificent view of the surrounding mountains and vegetable farms in the municipality. This is the best spot for sunset viewing, but now, even though it is not yet sunset, you can still see the beautiful views of mountain. Go on and take your time. After that, my dear tourist, after you take a picture and go to the top of the rock, we can go down and have our picnic lounge at the Spanish Trail. Are you excited? Who is already hungry? Then take your time and take a picture and let's go down and we can eat there. Now that we have arrived at the Spanish Trail, I would like to share this to you before having your lunch. This is a man-made attraction of the municipality of Atok. It was constructed as a horse trail during the Spanish period and it exists to time. The unique features of the trail are 3 man-made tunnels carved through huge rock formation about 10 meters long each. A short, beautiful trail that runs parallel to Halsima Road to the Usukan Spanish Trail in Atok, with a trailhead in between kilometer 46 and kilometer 47 in the country's highest highway and trail end at Lower Ilangdad, Paway Atok. This obscure hiking trail is a reprimand of the intricate network of roads during the Spanish times when people traveled on horse or by foot. While traversing the trail, one will also pass through a short section of mossy forest. The unique features of the trail are the 3 man-made tunnels carved through huge rock formations about 10 meters long each. The Usukan Spanish Trail is a potential man-made attraction of the municipality of Atok. The Spanish Trail was called as such because its construction during the Spanish period, now the trail has been divided into two because of the big obstruction inside the trail. So now you can have your lunch and take your time exploring the place. Who is ready to our next destination, Mount Timbak? Who is ready for the camping? Yay! We are all ready! Let's go! I just have a reminder, my dear tourist. First, wear thick jackets. The weather is extremely cold during the early morning and nighttime. You wouldn't watch a cold, wouldn't you? Okay, so if you don't want to catch a cold, then wear your thick jacket. Don't ever litter. As much as possible, bring back the garbage waste or from where you got them. Okay, my dear tourists, make sure to not litter in the forest, okay? And third, be careful when passing along the vegetable gardens to avoid damaging crops. And lastly, may I ask if you have jackets with you? Okay, good job, my dear tourist. Here we come at Mount Timbak. I see that everyone is tired. But then, I would like to share a trivia about Mount Timbak while you are resting. Mount Timbak in Atok and Kabayan, Benguet stands more than 2,717 meters above sea level. This makes the third highest mountain in Luzon. Just after neighboring Mount Pulag and Mount Tabayok, Mount Timbak also ranks among the top 10 highest peaks in the Philippines. The best view of Mount Timbak are the sunrise and sea of clouds formation. Who is excited to see the beautiful sunset? But before that, wrap up and let's fix our tents to have the beautiful sunset viewing later. Be excited with the sunrise tomorrow! Yay! We enjoyed the camping and the sunset viewing and the sunrise viewing. Personally, I really enjoyed camping with you, my dear tourists. Okay, may I remind again to everyone to check all your belongings before we go down to our next and last destination. Make sure that there are no garbages left behind. Then, are you ready, my dear tourists? Then, let's go! Here we are to our last destination. The Halsima highest point situated in the barangay of Katobo in Paway, Atok. Benguet has been reputed as the highest in the Philippine highway system for decades until 2019. It has an elevation of 2,255 meters or 7,398 feet above sea level. The point is situated at kilometer 53 mark of Halsima Highway and has view deck for the towns of Atok, Tublay, Bocod, and Kabayan, as well as Mount Pulag is visible. It is also known as the Philippine Pali due to resemblance to its vicinity to Pali of Hawaii. Highest point is apparently the highest point in the Philippines highway system. However, in 2019, as I said a while ago, it became the second highest point. The highest point is now in the Mount Ginao along Kiangan Tinok Bugyas Road. With that, you have your time to take Instagrammable photos. Can you see the local vendors there in that area? You can have your souvenirs there before leaving Atok. With that, my dear tourists, I hope that you enjoyed our virtual tour today. I hope to see you all in person. Just contact Hama Travel and Tours and I will be happy to tour you in the actual sites of Atok. What are you waiting for? Intakud, Benguet. Have a good day, everyone. Matago-tago kayo. Now that you have seen the beautiful destinations in Atok, I would like to share the possible places where to stay in Atok. If you are looking for a place to stay overnight, we have Hyatt's Place. There are 3 rooms and 1 cabin. You can book an overnight stay. Each room can accommodate 4 to 6 persons and has its own mini kitchen and hot shower. You can also camp, just bring your own tents and sleeping bags. Good for 4 packs is 3,500. Good for 6 packs is 4,500. Kubo, 3,500 with kitchen, toilet, and bath, mattress on the floor. Camping, if your own tent, it is 100 pesos per head. Tent rentals is 500 plus 100 pesos per head. If you want to spend the night at Northern Blossom, it has several transient houses and rooms that you can book. Good for 2 person is 1,500. Good for 3 person is 1,800. Good for 8 persons, there is 2 rooms and 1 toilet and bath. 3,000 pesos. Good for 8 to 10 person is 3 rooms, 1 toilet and bath, living room and kitchen. Amount of 3,500. Good for 8 to 10 person, 4 rooms, 2 toilets and bath, kitchen, living room, and it is 4,000. You can also contact the Atok Tourist Information Center for places to stay in Atok. I would like to share with you how to get in Atok. It could be via commute. If you're coming from Manila, first ride a bus going to Baguio. You can book a bus ticket to Baguio in advance. Ride a bus or a van that passes by the municipality of Atok and Halsima Highway, such as trips going to Sagada, Bontoc, Mankayan, and Abatan. You can find this in Dangwa Terminal located behind Center Mall, Magsaysay Avenue. Ask the driver to drop you off at Marosan's restaurant in Atok. The fare is around 100 plus pesos and travel time about 1.5 to 2 hours. From here, you can choose to go to the Paway Barangay Hall near Marosan's restaurant to register and avail of their tour packages. Via private car, if you're coming from Baguio, drive to Halsima Highway and use Waze or Google Maps. Just follow the Halsima Road and take note of my instructions mentioned a while ago. Important things to know about Atok, Benguet. There are no ATMs in Atok, so be sure to bring enough cash and some extra. The language is spoken of most locals speak Kankanaay, Ilocano, and Ibaloy, but they are also fluent in Tagalog and English. Best time to visit. Best months to visit would be December to May for the least rainfall, and to avoid the typhoon season, coldest months are November to February. During these times, Atok experiences frost, most of the crops and flowers get destroyed by the extremely cold temperature. Reminder: the Paway Barangay Hall located behind Marosan Restaurant in Sayangan offers tour around Atok best tourist spot. Included in the package are transportation and tour guide. If you want to see Atok has to offer, I'd recommend availing one of the circuit tours given by Hama Travel and Tours. Also, internet connection in Atok, Benguet is through mobile data signal preferred by Globe. It is 4G, so you can use that if you want to connect to the internet. For all tourist spots, if you decide to visit all in one day, you'll only pay 20 pesos registration fee at once. Next is the most favorite of all, where to eat. I'd recommend Rican Store. This is one of the most van bus stops when traveling around Halsima Highway. Their food is tasty. There are also several restaurants you can find in town. Who is excited to see Atok in actuality? I have a responsible travel tips for you, and you can call Hama Travel and Tours for any information. When traveling to one place, make sure to practice responsible tourism. Here are some tips to do. Number 1, respect the environment. Don't litter. Please hold onto your trash until you find a garbage can. Number 2, avoid single-use plastic. Bring your eco bag and refuse single-use plastic. Number 3, shop local. Keep the traditional crafts alive and support local artisans. Buy from them and try not to haggle. 20 may seem small to you, but it can mean a lot to them. Number 4, always ask permission. Be sure to ask permission first when taking photos or videos, especially when it comes to children. Lastly, what to pack for Atok. Eco-friendly, reusable water bottle, thick jacket, t-shirts, a nice top and a long-sleeve t-shirt, power adapter, packing cubes, eco bag, microfiber towel, travel insurance, sneaker hiking shoes, reusable straw and reusable bag, and of course, money. If you want to know more about Atok, just search Hama Travel and Tours.
Sea for a getaway, car top down and we're driving just to feel young, moving away to the sea. moving away, can't you see? Stand on your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one dime for the first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? But